Ladies and gentlemen, let's keep it going for our Maid of Honor, Claire O'Connor!
Wow, tall order giving this speech today. Although I am the shorter and less gifted in sports sister, it's an honor to give this speech today, primarily because I've never had a larger audience to tell great stories about Stacey. You know, like any good Irish speech should start, I like to start off with a cheers. So cheers to those that came from far, across the country and across the world to get here. It's a long way to come for a free meal. Cheers. For those of you that don't know Stacey very well, you will never be as funny as she thinks she is. So it's only fitting that Stacey and Brian's relationship starts like any good joke. A girl and a guy walk into a bar, and it's only fitting it's O'Connor walking into an Irish bar. But I'm happy to see that the luck of the Irish kickstarts such a wonderful romance in the least romantic way possible. I met Stacey in 1983. Although it took me 21 years for me to look up to her, I would not be the person I was today without her. I was trying to remember all the painful memories I revisit of Stacey's here today to share with all of you. And lucky for us, our parents videotaped our whole lives for about 10 years. They had a video camera, I'm not joking, around their neck the entire time. So I'm still not sure why, but in the end we had our own version of the O'Connor reality show, a very, very boring one. Some highlights were Stacey running up to the camera all the time, making funny faces and yelling, "Doi!" She had a mouthful of braces, a binator. She slept in foot braces at night. She had a tomboy style, a bowl haircut, and every other thing a middle child should suffer through. And then there was her trumpet playing. And her love of magic. And the troll collection that lined our room, which was complemented by all the sports trophies that she won. And she played a lot of sports. I'm pretty sure she took up karate just to try to kick my ass. One of the best memories is Stacey never wanting to leave my side. I had friends over, she'd always be there. I got a job, she got the same job as me. By the time she got to high school, she was called Little Claire by everyone. Thankfully though, through all of this, she learned not to follow in my footsteps and be the black sheep of the family. Stacey really spread her wings when she went to St. Mary's College up here in Moraga on a full scholarship, nonetheless. She was also the lucky inheritor of the coveted family minivan with the Mighty Ducks license plate. At St. Mary's, she went from 100 pound, 6 foot tall beanpole. I mean, she was so, like Ryan skinny. To a Division I volleyball player with actual muscles. At this point, she said a few records in the West Coast Conference. I wrote down one, but if you Google her name, they will all come up. She got first in the West Coast Conference for blocks and sixth in the entire nation. She also played in the NCAA Sweet 16, which is quite an accomplishment. After college, Stacey set her sights internationally. She went to Europe to play professional volleyball. She lived in Germany, Austria, France, England, and Finland. And to this day, she stands by her statement that her humor translates internationally. Wait, with the exception of the French. In Europe, Stacey thought, well, why not kick it up a notch? And I'm going to be an aspiring Olympian athlete and join the Great Britain national volleyball team and try to compete in the Olympics. Here's where it gets emotional. One line. So if you gathered anything about Stacey, she puts her heart and soul into everything. It's no surprise that the love that she's built with Brian is so special. Okay, that's all I got. Now, Brian. I was a little worried you might be too smiley for the O'Connors. I'm still waiting for the moment the smile breaks, but I actually thought it might be in Yosemite. When we climbed Half Dome together, we woke up at 4 a.m. for the hike. We scaled a mountain and risked our lives climbing Half Dome. And through the whole time, you and Stacey were both cool as a cucumber while I was quietly crying inside. But in all honesty, you both are an incredible match, and I couldn't be happier. You can now go on 14-mile hikes with each other and not drag anyone else into it. Since I don't have any marriage tips to impart, I'll give you what I think might be some good advice. When times get tough, just remember, you fly together. Clap. 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 Both, and I'm so excited for the O'Connors to join all of the Navarros. And cheers to the couple. May your love endure everlasting light. Cheers.